Okay, guys, so the first cards that we have out are the Hangman and the Four of Wands. So immediately what I'm getting here is that somebody had a change of heart about a marriage. Um, but I'm getting it has something to do with their job. Like, they spend a lot of time at work. And it could be to where a crime was committed. Like, I feel like somebody committed suicide inside of their home. And this person's job was to go inside of the home. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. But I feel like something was ruled a suicide is what I'm hearing. Something was ruled a suicide. But it was not a suicide, though. It was more so of a murder. With the Ten of Swords, it's like somebody literally came inside of someone's home and destroyed it. It destroyed the home or destroyed them. Somebody was found hanging, but it was not like a suicide, though. It was a murder. I'm getting that a murder was committed. The Nine of Swords, yeah, I feel like this is like when somebody commits a murder and then they plead like insanity is what I'm getting. So it's like somebody committed a murder and then it's like they tried to say, oh, like, I'm crazy, I'm insane, or something like that. Or if it's not that, it's just that with the Nine of Swords, this person is literally going crazy. It's like when they say when the first time you shoot somebody is what I heard this on a movie. But the first time you shoot somebody, you see them continuously. Like, you keep seeing their face. You keep seeing it when you're sleeping. You keep seeing it in the mirror. But whatever this betrayal was here with the Ten of Swords, which I'm getting, it was like destroying somebody's home. I feel like somebody wishes they could go down, like from the Ten of Swords to the Nine of Swords. It could be wishing that somebody could go back in time. Somebody's wishing they could go back in time and not do what they did, not commit a murder, not commit a crime, or simply just not be a snake and a backstabber. Like, this person really wishes that, because they're being haunted by this. A decision that they made, somebody's being haunted by this with the Seven of Pentacles. But this is what I was picking up on, is this is somebody's job. So this could be like a detective, a late night investigator here is what I'm getting. This is like somebody's doing an investigation. They're looking at this. These are the people that were found murdered, or these is, this is like previous cases that they did, and it was just really screaming at this person to take this case, because these facts do not add up as to why this person's death was committed, was ruled a suicide. So now these people are working on this case. They're looking at receipts, they're looking at credentials, they're looking at records, like criminal records. This could also be with the Three of Wands, somebody watching you from a distance. Like, they're literally always watching you when you're out on the town. They're watching you with their partner. This could be like a law firm, like somebody made partner, like Partner and Co. This is like somebody's, when you're out on the town, somebody's always watching you. They're looking over you. They're trying to see how you interact with other people. They're trying to see how other people interact with you. I'm getting like somebody's like, every time this person comes outside, they're just like from their home. You could have a house on the hills, a house in a mansion, like a mansion in the hills or something like that. But it's just like every time you come out of your house here, and whether you're coming down or you're going up, people are drawn to you here with the Three of Wands. Like, it's like you bring this flame. People are looking at you. It's like they're going to businesses and asking like, hey, did you have a lot of customers until this person came? They're like, no, we never have that many customers. It's only when this person comes in, or when people hear that this person's on the way. The Three of Pentacles. So definitely this is this person's job. But what I'm getting is that somebody here, I'm picking this up now. So now, based on the evidence and the records and the things that they're looking at, they kind of have found a culprit, right? And so they're investigating this culprit. They could be interrogating this culprit. And this culprit is trying to have them paint a certain picture. They're like painting a certain picture. This is like when they're doing interrogation and they're telling their side of the story. But what I'm getting is like the picture's not adding up. The Three of Pentacles, the math is not mathing. So they're asking the criminal here, the real criminal in the situation, like, hey, what's this situation about? Yeah, the Seven of Cups. This person is painting an illusion. I feel like this person may be on the run. I was hearing that song by Beyonce. I don't care if we on the run, baby, long as I'm next to you. Ooh, and if loving you is a crime, Tell me why I bring out the best in you. So I definitely feel like it was a crime committed here, but I feel like this person is creating an image of like you. They're painting a picture about this suicide, death, murder. This detective is like, nah, something's screaming at me about the situation. It's not adding up. It's not adding up. So they come to your house or something like that. And the only thing that they can find is that like the neighbors like you or something in the neighborhood is like, it's drawn to you. Everybody's looking for you. I feel like it's just something here that's not adding up. And so they go back, they're looking at criminal records. It's like, okay, well, if this person had a history of being a murderer, or they had a history of doing tennis wars, or if they had other bodies on their name, you know, like if they had other murder cases. And so this person stops and they think about it, and it's like, this is the culprit, whoever this is in the Three of Pentacles. But I'm getting like with the Three of Pentacles is about working together. So they're working together. The culprit is painting a picture, but the picture that they're painting is of somebody else. Now this could be you here on the Seven of Cups, but it's all illusions. At the end of the day, with the Nine of Swords, this person knows that it was them. When they look in the mirror, they're like going freaking crazy, trying not to tell or not to look like they did something, or there's like something on their subconscious is screaming at them. And it's like when they look themselves in the mirror, they know that they did this, they know that they were a part of this, but they just try to play this cool. But that's all an illusion though, with the Seven of Cups. And so what the image that they're painting, yeah, the judgment. So this person has to stand up in front of a judge, but this is reminding me of like that rainbow on a 10 of cups. It's like this person could be blaming a family member here, but regardless, this person is facing judgment for this. So the last card out was the Seven of Cups. So I'm getting like somebody's coming to find them. Like somebody's coming to find them. It's like they try to leave the country or leave the town, they go somewhere more rural, or you know, they're trying to be somewhere else. But this person, this detective here, the person that's on this case, comes to find them. And they're like, so we spoke with the judge and you said it was your family member, but it was really you. It's like, here you are again, the same Ten of Swords right here. It's like the same Ten of Swords, these same tentacles right here. So it could be like fingerprints were found. That's what I'm getting. Fingerprints were found in a situation or something. Evidence was found, because it's like, it's like this person's like, the judge decided, we came to tell you that the person you're trying to frame for this was in the Five of Pentacles. They were broke. They weren't at their location. They were somewhere else, or they were literally like at a homeless shelter or something, like somewhere where people who don't have the correct finances go. They go to these places. And so the person right here with these tentacles that actually committed this crime and their fingerprints were found at the crime scene, it's like, we saw your tentacles there. You know, you were the one that attacked these people. You were the one that did this. This person may have been there as well. It's like that game. Oh, I forgot what it's called. Clue. I think that's what it's called, Clue. So they found a clue where they trying to figure out who killed the person in the house. That's what I'm getting. So it was like, it could have been a murder, this person right here, and they were ruling it a suicide at first, until this person took some photos, had some evidence, or there was like a secret book or a secret passage here. But what I'm getting is the reason if this is you could have been connected to this person that was murdered, or you could have been connected to this person that was suicidal, and the only reason is because like they delivered you this bottle of wine, or they delivered you this liquor, and so their fingerprints were on the liquor, and so the detective was like, well, they were here, but there was some other clue. That's what I'm getting. So this could be somebody that they thought was dead. Somebody could have thought this person was dead, and then but they were really like homeless or in a shelter or something. But it all has to do with this Ten of Swords here. Like, it all has to do with this. This is what I'm hearing is murderer. The Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands is here. Sorry, the Knave of Wands, and so I feel like somebody is getting some news coming in. I feel like this person is shocked. I don't know why I'm getting this. I feel like they're antsy, they're shocked because you resurrected. Yeah, it's like you just came out of nowhere. It's like you just came out of nowhere. By the grace of God, a miracle. You aren't the one who did it. Like, you were somewhere else. Okay, so yeah, the Seven of Swords. This person lied. But regardless, they know. That's what I'm saying. This is the same person in this Nine of Swords. So they broke into somebody's house. They snuck into somebody's home, and they could have used a gun here. And but they know this. Like, they know it was them. Like I said, they've been trying to hide it. They've been trying to cover it up. And every time they look in the mirror, they're thinking about it. They're going crazy. But they try to frame someone else. Literally. But it's a lie. The Seven of Swords. They could have even went as far as tried to kill the detective as well. Snuck up on the detective. Did something to the detective. Went into the detective's home. But this detective stayed strapped is what I'm hearing. So, but at the end of the day, they tried to blame somebody that's innocent. Could be a child. They could have even tried to blame a child. They could have tried to blame it on the fact that you have a child. They could have said like, oh, after you had a child, you had postpartum depression and something like that. This could be somebody who snuck into somebody's home and shot them and then tried to make it look like a suicide by hanging them or something, which is really doesn't make sense because it's like they do autopsies and a biopsy and all that stuff and they'll find a bullet, you know. I mean, just basically if you're a detective, upon arrival, you will see you know, like a bullet wound. So it's like trying to shoot somebody and then say that they were suicidal. You know, that doesn't make any sense. But so basically this person knows they committed a crime, but they were still going to try to frame you or somebody else that you know. That Four of Wands being the second card out, it could be your husband. It could be on a day where you and your husband were where is the Four of Wands? Oh, right here. So it could be on a day where you and your husband were leaving, going on vacation. You had just got back home or something like that. And then it's like all of a sudden police are at your door. Saying, you know, you killed somebody, you murdered somebody, you did something. And this person that really did it, they have recollection of doing it. They remember doing it. They were there, you know, but it's eating them alive. Like, it's literally haunting them. And so what they did, the Six of Pentacles, I feel like somebody tried to break bread here. Like, they like, hey, just cut me some slack, break me some bread, you know, it's like throw a dog a bone. Let's try to say it was this person, or let me show you that it wasn't me. Give me a chance. Somebody wants you to give them a chance, or they're telling the detectives, like, give me a chance. You know, I can prove it. I can prove that it was this Empress. I can prove that it was the mom. I can prove that it was her or him. Take it as it resonates. But regardless of that, somebody owes you here with the Six of Pentacles. I'm getting they owe you food. They owe you food. They're paying for food, they're giving you food, or they owe you food here with the Six of Pentacles, or they're showing you somebody could be giving you like food stamps, or they could be just little by little trying to give you help, give you assistance. They could be trying to just help you grow, help you be more abundant. So I feel like this is the police department or something like that. They're like, we're gonna give you this or give you that. It's like somebody's trying to compensate you here with the Six of Pentacles. It's compensation. They're giving you compensation because they said that you did something wrong. You turned out to be the Empress. See, these people were speaking on you here with their mouths open, and now they want forgiveness. They're like, oh, we discovered it wasn't you. We were just going by word of mouth. You know, somebody said they heard this, they heard that. You know, they heard you saying this, they heard you saying that. We heard you on the phone. They heard this about you. So we just took it with the Hermit. But somebody here is on this case. Somebody here is on this case. This is also putting money on somebody's books here. But regardless, somebody knows that you're a beautiful being. The Empress, you're abundant. You're a great mother. You handle your business, or you started a business. It was growing abundantly. You have receipts and records that people were actually paying you. If this was like you sell plates or something like that, like you break bread with people, they know that you were legit. Like you were legit. You were giving knowledge to people. I feel like you're college educated. You had books, or you have books, and things that you read up on this or something of that nature. But there's somebody here, the Hermit. This person is very knowledgeable.